The vehicle is involved in the crime, so therefore
Vehicle is not involved in the crime. You have got yourself involved into that vehicle.
Yes, that is.
So that does not mean you can seize that vehicle. Why is this hero?
Heroism.
What is this
That will-
heroism?
Yes, that will-
Complainant himself coming and taking the vehicle, towing the vehicle, going and staying there in midnight.
Previous day night 11 o'clock till 11 o'clock he was there. Why he was there? Demands and all those.
ಎಲ್ಲ record
Those are
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
also.
You can't go to the house and seize, sir.
No.
Which law gives you power to enter into the house and seize a vehicle?
If a vehicle is involved in a crime,
If
it is subject
vehicle
to-
is involved in a crime.
Yes, this is involved in a crime.
Not the vehicle is now not in, your RTO is involved in a crime. Not vehicle. Who was the RTO
Now see
and
the-
who are all the persons who have handled that file?
Yes,
I will
all-
direct criminal
yes.
case to be registered against all of
everybody,
them. Yes.
including the commissioner.
Including him. The problem with these things is what happens in the RTO's office, whole world knows.
Whole world knows. I
That
want
is
all
why
of
this
them.
is one such product.
The vehicle is involved in the crime, so therefore
Vehicle is not involved in the crime. You have got yourself involved into that vehicle.
Yes, that is.
So that does not mean you can seize that vehicle.
Two parallel proceedings could be conducted against him. One is for
ಅದು
tax
ಆಮೇಲೆ
recovery, one
ಫಸ್ಟ್
is for
ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡಿಂಗ್
fabrication.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋಣ ಆಮೇಲೆ.
Yes.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಏನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಇದೆ
ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕೇಶನ್ ಗೆ 55(5) ಅಲ್ಲಿ he has to initiate proceedings.
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Crime, my lord, I am saying before an RTO, if you file a fabricated document, that's a crime under IPC.
How many crimes you have registered on
ಅದು ಬೇರೆ.
fabrication, sir?
ಅದು
ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಸರ್?
ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದೊಂದು
ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ? ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅಲ್ಲ there is one more reason we are
ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ
collecting
ಯುವರ್ ಈಗೋ
material.
ಅವ್ರ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇದೆ. Previous day night 11 o'clock till 11 o'clock he was there. Why he was there? Demands and all those.
ಎಲ್ಲ record
Those are
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
also there.
petition ಬರ್ದಿಯಾರಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ,
ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಮಾಡಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ
And there is one more
ಎಲ್ಲ CCTV ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ.
ನಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ 6 o'clock ಸೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ, ಅವ್ರು 11 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ CCTV ಫುಟೇಜ್ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಅದು ಇದೆ. There is one historical rivalry also between we are getting some materials. We will place that also.
Historical
With the same complainant and the petitioner side. That is what I am getting instruction.
ಹಿಸ್ಟಾರಿಕಲ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಶಾಮೀಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಒಪ್ಪಾಳಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾರಿಕಲ್.
ಇವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನೀವು?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೇಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳದಲ್ಲ ಮಿಲಾಡ್, 99 ಜನ ಕರಪ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ನೇಷನ್.
ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ದಟ್. ಒಬ್ಬ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, 99 ಜನ ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಅದನ್ನ
that one man will balance, ಮಿಲಾಡ್. That's how the nation runs.
ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ?
Yes.
ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಹೌದು.
Rhetorics. Accordance with law. See,
Lord, I'll establish.
rhetoric is there, reality is different.
Yes.
So
Reality is
rhetoric
different.
versus reality, always reality will triumph. We'll see. Yes. ಆಯ್ತು, ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ 451?
ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ sir.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಯಲಹಂಕ ನ್ಯೂ ಟೌನ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್.
but the learned magistrate
We'll
will
give
not
them
receive
endorsement.
it.
Endorsement. I will write an order. The petitioner heard the learned counsel Venkatesh Arbatti and the learned SPP Shri B. Belliyappa appearing for the petitioner. The petitioner is the owner of a motor vehicle Lamborghini Hurricane and Hurricane another.
Lamborghini.
He purchases the said car from the authorized dealer, one Hoysala Automotives, on 1/9/2025 by paying certain amount. The amount so paid included 1 crore GST to the coffers of the state, 60 lakhs road tax. The vehicle is sent for registration by the dealer. The regional transport office of
Indranagar.
Regional Transport Office Indranagar registers the said vehicle and renders it a number K03NX0016.
Lordship could say
The
registering authority Bangalore East RTO, not
Bangalore East
Indranagar, Bangalore East RTO.
That is now east.
Bangalore
ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
correct. Bangalore East. 0016. The registration date, the RC registration card is appended to the petition. it depicts that the registration date is 19/9/25, but the manufacturing date was February 2021. The petitioner owns the vehicle and uses it, was placed in his garage on
One submission, that he purchased it from the dealer,
dealer ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾನು ಡೀಲರ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
government.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
Yes.
The petitioner
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
uses the said vehicle and keeps it in his garage. The first respondent, second respondent, the senior motor vehicles inspector, on 7th, ಯಾವತ್ತಿದು? When was this?
7th night, FIR is registered.
On 7/9/2025, a zero FIR comes to be registered at what time?
At 11 o'clock in the night,
At 11 PM.
11:05 PM.
11:05 PM, alleging the offence punishable under section 3184, 336(3), read with 35 of the BNS, which would be offence of 420, 336 ಏನು?
468.
468 of the earlier regime, the IPC, offence of cheating and thus offence of cheating and forgery. This emerges from a complaint so registered on 7/2/2026. The complaint reads as follows. The complaint is with regard to fraud and forgery or fabrication of documents in registering the vehicle. The learned SPP submits that learned SPP strenuously contends that the vehicle, the owners of the vehicle have forged and caused loss to the state apart from forging the invoices or otherwise. Therefore, the crime is registered for forgery and cheating. Forgery would be with regard to the fraud played in the registration, and the cheating would be with regard to a loss cost to the government. The counsel for the petitioner takes this court through the invoice of the authorized dealer on 1/9, authorized dealer. The vehicle is purchased at 3 crore 68 lakh as observed herein above.
3,68,000.
3 crore 68,000, and as observed herein above, the 1 crore goes to GST and 60 lakhs to the state as road tax. After all, the senior motor vehicles inspector, after registration of the crime, when no person was in the house, barges into the garage.
Persons were there, the employees were there. The
But it's only an
petitioner
allegation.
was not there.
In the absence of the petitioner or in the absence of any notice to the petitioner, comes into the house, opens the garage and tows the vehicle himself. What is surprising is he is the complainant. The complainant himself comes into the garage, tows the vehicle and takes it away. The petitioners then approach every police station as to get to know where the vehicle was. He is made to run from pillar to post, saying the vehicle is not in this jurisdiction or the other jurisdiction. The petitioner then approaches the concerned court by filing an application under 497 and 503 of the BNSS, seeking release of the vehicle. It transpires that the state appears before the concerned court and submits that it is not before the Kodigehalli police station, nor does they say that they would reveal that where the vehicle is. Therefore, the petitioner is before this court calling in question the said crime. The senior motor vehicles inspector, who had displayed a unnecessary hurry in the matter to seize the vehicle in a case where it was a loss to the exchequer of the state, covering up with fraud, is present before the court. It is on his instructions the learned SPP submits that once the crime is registered, it is the power of the senior motor vehicles inspector to seize the vehicle from wherever it is, in whatever form it is. The said submission is sans countenance, albeit for the present, unless the learned SPP would steer clear the power with regard to the foundation under the statute. Power foundationed under the statute. The further circumstance now is that the vehicle is standing at the Yelahanka New Town Police Station. The further circumstance is the learned additional SPP on instructions would submit that the vehicle is now stationed at the Yelahanka New Town Police Station. As observed herein above, a road transport officer in the RTO, Jainagara,
Jayanagar.
in the RTO Jainagar registers the vehicle, collects tax.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Your lordship is referring, that is Indiranagar. That is Bangalore
RTO East, Bangalore East,
The complainant
registers the vehicle and collects tax both to the, go to the exchequer of the state. If there is fraud played by the office of the RTO of Bangalore East, which the learned SPP now candidly submits that the earlier details of the vehicle were effaced in the RTO's office and the new details are keyed in, it is surprising that the officers of the RTO are not made accused in the case at hand. Only the owner of the car is made, owner of the car and the dealer are made accused.
Dealer illa.
Dealer illa. Owner of the car is made accused. The learned SPP would submit that every person involved in this transaction will be brought to books by registering crimes against them. The submission is placed on record. Insofar as the contention that the respondent, the senior motor vehicles inspector, the complainant had power to himself go and seize and tow the vehicle and place it at various police stations is concerned, this court would await a reply from the hands of the learned SPP. List the matter at 2:30 on, the learned counsel for the petitioner is now at liberty to file an application before the concerned, release kelidira.
We'll ಕೇಳಿದೀವಿ, but the difficulty is not, they will take at least, in the usual course, it takes 10 days. But I will not, your lordship, impose any condition. ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ. I will not bring it to the
The
road.
direction within 2 days ಇಂತ ಏನೋ 2-3 days ಇಂದ release
ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ application ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ.
Application.
ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಅಲ್ಲ, but I'll direct the court to consider the application on Tuesday and close it.
Yes.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಾದ್ರೂ Tuesday ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, interim I'm seeking.
Interim order release.
Your
But
lordship impose
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
any-
ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. The senior IMA is undertaken that he will even scratch ಇದ್ರು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
ಅದನ್ನ ಟೋನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ರ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಾರ್
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. If I hold the seizure and
Yes,
taking
yes.
away illegal,
Yes, yes, yes.
all from his salary. ಅದೇನು
CCTV ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ, that order I will pass. And all the RTOs should be brought to books in this.
Lord, there cannot be any apprehension that the car will escape from the surface of the earth. Lord, I'll keep it safe. Lord,
Let us see, wait.
Lord, would your lordship not, just one last
I will
submission.
permit you to approach the
RTO
magistrate.
open compound ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ police station ಅಲ್ಲಿ safe ಇದೆಯಾ, ನನ್ನ ಮನೇಲಿ safe ಇದೆ. Your lordship may consider that and
ಅಲ್ಲ,
let
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ
them,
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Lord, come, I will probably give the keys or whatever. Lord, I will not bring it to road. I will not use it till your lordship passes an order or not jurisdictional
No,
court passes.
we'll do one thing. Let him park it in the garage.
Yes.
Keys will be handed over to you of the car.
ಅಲ್ಲ 2 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಏನು ಅಂತ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ police station problem ಏನಂದ್ರೆ
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಎಸೆಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ that's why-
ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು.
The learned counsel for the petitioner is now that the car is in New Yelahanka New Town Police Station, the petitioner is at liberty to file an application before the learned magistrate under 497 and 503 of the CRPC forthwith. The learned magistrate shall, without broking any delay, dispose the said application in accordance with law. This court has no reason to believe that the state would now come up and say that it is not in this police station or that police station.
Hi viewers, this is the last part of the Karnataka Lamborghini matter. In this, we will discuss the detailed order passed by the Honorable Judge. In the Lamborghini seizure case before the Karnataka High Court, Justice H.P. Nagaprasanna delivered a detailed and strongly worded order questioning how the vehicle was seized. The court examined whether the officer had proper statutory authorization while entering the petitioner's premises and taking custody of the car, observing that seizure without due process cannot be justified merely because of an offence was registered later. It also noted concerns regarding alleged alteration of vehicle records in the RTO, highlighting issues of procedural integrity and accountability. The judge made it clear that even in cases of alleged tax evasion or document fabrication, authorities must strictly follow the procedure established by law, and arbitrary action will not stand. This is all for now. On Wednesday 18, we will cover the next hearing in this matter. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.